Introduction to plant communication. While plants lack a nervous system, they still communicate with each other in complex ways. Through chemical signals, electrical impulses, and even underground networks, plants can share information about their environment. This communication helps them respond to threats, such as pests or environmental stress, and enhances their survival. Chemical signaling in the air. Plants release volatile organic compounds, VOCs, into the air to warn neighboring plants of dangers, like insect attacks. When a plant is damaged by herbivores, it emits these chemicals, alerting nearby plants to produce defense mechanisms, such as toxins or bitter-tasting compounds. This airborne communication acts as an early warning system to prepare surrounding plants for potential threats. Underground networks via mycorrhizal fungi. Plants communicate through underground fungal networks known as the wood wide web. Mycorrhizal fungi form symbiotic relationships with plant roots, creating a vast network that connects multiple plants. Through this network, plants can share resources like nutrients and water, and send distress signals when they're under attack. This underground communication is essential for survival, particularly in nutrient-poor soils. Electrical impulses in response to stimuli. Some plants use electrical signals to communicate within themselves and with neighboring plants. These impulses, known as action potentials, are similar to the nervous system responses in animals. When a plant is injured or stressed, it can send electrical signals to other parts of itself or nearby plants, triggering defensive responses like the closing of leaves or the release of chemicals. Root exudates and soil communication. Plants also release chemical compounds, known as root exudates, into the soil. These chemicals can inhibit the growth of competing plants or encourage the growth of symbiotic organisms. Root exudates play a crucial role in plant-to-plant communication below the surface, helping to establish territorial boundaries and manage competition for resources. Responses to insect attacks. In addition to warning neighboring plants, some plants can communicate with predators of their attackers. When under attack by insects, plants release VOCs that attract the natural enemies of those insects, such as parasitic wasps. This clever form of communication helps plants enlist biological allies to fend off threats. Plants and symbiotic relationships. Plant communication is essential for maintaining symbiotic relationships with other organisms. For instance, legumes release specific chemicals to attract nitrogen-fixing bacteria, which help enrich the soil. This form of communication ensures mutual benefits between plants and microorganisms, promoting a healthier ecosystem. Influence of environmental stress on communication. Plants also communicate when under environmental stress, such as drought or nutrient deficiency. They can signal neighboring plants to reduce water consumption or adjust nutrient uptake. This collective response helps the entire plant community survive during adverse conditions, highlighting the collaborative nature of plant communication. The role of plant communication in ecosystems. The ability of plants to communicate influences entire ecosystems. By sharing information about threats and resources, plants contribute to the overall stability and balance of their environment. This communication helps maintain biodiversity, regulates competition, and enhances the resilience of plant communities to environmental changes. Conclusion. Plant communication, though invisible to the human eye, is a sophisticated system that plays a vital role in plant survival and ecosystem health. Through chemical signals, underground networks, and electrical impulses, plants can warn each other of danger, share resources, and coordinate responses to environmental challenges. Understanding these complex interactions reveals a hidden world of plant intelligence and cooperation.